Okay. Looks like we're live. We're back. And we're back. You can see the latency up in my thinning hair. There's me in the past, in the recent past. Okay, there we go. See? Who says time travel isn't possible? Me, I say it's not possible. I don't care what those eggheads say. That's small hat science. I call it small hat science. Okay. Got a little time before I got to get to work here, and I wanted to keep this reasonably short anyway. Let's just make sure that we've got signal where it's needed. I've got the my new favorite stringed sidekick here. Sounding good through a Bassman amp sim. I always wanted a Bassman. Never worked out. I like guitars through bass amps. Okay, so let me get Cakewalk fired up here and get a new project started. Don't have a name for this yet. New project, empty project. Start that way. And now, I don't know if it's just my imagination, but it seems like, I don't know if this is a thing with Strats or not, but it just seems like the action has crept up on me a little bit. And it seems like it's a little bit less, or a little bit less stable in terms of staying in tune. Okay. So I don't know. Is that a thing with Strats? I mean, my Yamaha SG over there is like, it's like a piece of antique furniture. It's just so stable. Just barely touching the strings. And I don't even have the compressor pedal on, man. Because it does have quite the noise floor. I'm using the, let's see, bridge and middle. There's bridge and neck. I think I'll go bridge and neck. Yeah, sounding not quite in tune. But I'm wondering if I should, intonation still seems pretty much okay. Again, it could just be my imagination, but well, according to the tuner, the D string is a little tiny bit sharp. I think the neck pickup is best for tuning. And A string a tiny bit flat. That sounds a tiny bit sharp, but or flat. Maybe it's it's an A. There we go. A, G, F sharp, F, F. Come on. F, F, G, F, E. I gotta, these lighter gauge strings, it requires a lighter touch on those first position chords. Let's see here. Okay, now I've got the chat visible. If you're watching, but you don't feel inclined to comment, how shall I put this? This first position A chord, I gotta touch it real light, or it goes sharp. Now the G string is sounding flat, but the tuner says it's okay. Anyway, I have a friend who, from whom I received some somewhat cryptic emails. Making a request, which I've honored, asking that I refrain from saying certain things. Okay, let's be very, very vague about this. And which I've honored that request. But then that same person a couple hours ago directly addressed me in a live stream, and it just makes me wonder if was that really the same person who wrote those emails to me, which might sound incredibly paranoid and all that, but I've experienced so much crazy shit with emails and all kinds of communications that I don't know what to think anymore. why does that bass string sound a little flat? If I barely pluck it, then the tuner shows it being just a C hair flat. So, if you're watching live or if you're after the fact, I received emails that were supposed to be from you. But I don't know. Anyway, enough said. So this is kind of based on an idea. So here's the beginning riff. Which is basically E sus, D sus, G. Of course, completely different. A sus voicing of G. But it's basically so what, like a minor pentatonic feel. Then it breaks into an A to G vamp. Everything's sussed out, right? Because I'm treating standard tuning like an open tuning, but basically going from let's not play those high strings like whoops. Oh man, let's see. So it's going from bum 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 bum. So it's going from to is that right? So kind of from a kind of vacillating between a major and a minor feel, but it's all sussed out at the same time. Um, and that's just kind of that's the starting point. But I'm hoping to kind of like take it off into maybe like switch up time signatures, switch tempo. This would be my first time doing that kind of thing in a recording project. And I'm wondering if I can pull it off with Airwindows SoftClock. Much less pull it off at all. Okay, so I'm not gonna dick around with. Things don't have to be perfect right now. This is just proof of concept, number one. And so let me see here. Okay, so obviously insert audio. Okay, line M audio black box, create. Okay. And I'm going to need another track for SoftClock. I'm going to need one. Okay, we're going to have to start with SoftClock. Okay, so I'm going to create another track. Okay, now let's just put SoftClock in track 1. That's Airwindows Consolidated. And that's under Utility, SoftClock. Tempo defaults at 80, count 6, tuple 3. So now I'm going to have to, this is a 4/4 time. It's going to be like, let's try a tempo of 90. And a count of 4. Let's go bum, bum. Whoa, 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 whoa. Accent at 0.5. So it's going to have to be, let's try it at 100. Whoops. Got to use the shift key. Okay, 110. Still too slow. 120. Still too. I think we can go up to 130. $135. Okay. I might decide on a faster tempo later on, but now accents boost. One, two, three, four. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. What happens if I mess with tuple? What the hell? I'm going to have to read up on this. What is tuple supposed to be doing? Well, since this is a 4/4 time, I'm just going to go with tuple at 4. But now tempo's down to 120, so I don't really understand what tuple is supposed to be doing. I don't want any swing, although this is not a shuffle, but there you go, there's swing. Big beat. That either. Just wanted that straight up. Speed controls the I suppose the steepness of the tremolo curve. So that makes it more metronome like. Sharper curve. I'm going to try it less metronome like. The beat 3 is louder than the one of the 3 is louder than the 1. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 5 is slightly louder than 1. So I don't know, how do I control that? Well, I want this back down at 4. But I prefer 1 to be louder than 3, not the other way around. Or is the 3 actually the 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I don't know why I want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2. and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and should it be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and maybe that's, I don't know why I want to count it the other way. Let me just mute it and see which one it starts on. When I unmute it, which one does it start on? It started on 4 by my count. Okay, so it's always going in the background. I know I'm supposed to track this. I'm supposed to route this to another track and record it to an audio track. I just don't, not in the mood to do that right now. I just want to for some reason I want to count that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. I don't know. That could just be the way my brain works, which is not well all the time. And this really, I've been... I think that comes off better than when I try to flat pick it. I kind of wanted to try flat picking it to have a bit more attack for when I go to track the drum part. But I tend to kind of prefer doing it with my fingers. I think I have more control this way right now. I haven't practiced with the pick. Okay, so in the interest of keeping this reasonably short, I'm going to stop. Okay, that's the last. Enough. Let's just give this a shot. Record enable. Just out of curiosity also, let me see here. SoftClock is at 120 and the DAW clock is at 120. So I'm just curious if I turn on... Oh, well, I won't know until after I track. So I'm just going to turn off the DAW metronome for now. And let's just give it a try. Oh, whoops. I got to unmute. I know I'm supposed to track this. I'm supposed to actually record it to a track, but all right. I'm just going to do it this way for now. And I guess that's why, eh? I think that was a DAW hiccup. It's going to take some getting used to. I don't know how well I'm doing here. I'm going to try one more time and then that'll be it for now. That three that I perceive, what I perceive being the three being louder than the one, is really throwing me off. So that's bothersome, really. I'm not sure what to make of that. I think it's throwing me off. So, to be honest, to be perfectly honest, so far this is not working for me. But I freely admit that it could just be because I don't understand how to use it yet. That's entirely possible. One and two and three and four and one and two and three and four and one and two and three. If I could force myself to start on the loudest beat as the one, then maybe it'll work for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably what it is. Okay. Okay, let me try one more time. Whoops. Okay, I think that worked because when I came out of this back to the main riff, I landed on that one. So that tells me, I may not have been perfectly in time with it the whole time, but that's on me, not on SoftClock. So I'm just going to assume that any feeling of this not working for me is not on SoftClock, it's on me. I'm just, that's an operating assumption at this time. So I'm just going to make sure that with my zero latency OBS trick, this shouldn't require a nudge. Well, I'm going to see, this is probably another reason why you need to follow the damn instructions and track it, because that dog glitch. Let's try it again. Let's see if they, I'm just going to hit play and see if they match up. Yep. I need to follow the instructions and create a recorded click track, a recorded SoftClock track. Okay. Anyway, that last time felt pretty good. So I guess tonight, when I do this again, I'll have to retrack the guitar. I'll have to do it the right way. Which I guess means, I guess that means what? Let's see, add another track and what, route this to, let's output metronome preview, selected track outputs, audio out, master metronome preview. Damn. See, I think I need to, oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Master, input, selected track inputs. Track 1 would be input. Right? Okay. Hang on. Selected track inputs. Track 1. And it doesn't seem to have taken. Somehow I've got to record this. This should, so what's telling me is this output should be to track 2. Selected track outputs. Outputs. There's no master metronome preview. None. All right, so already I don't know how to do this. Already, so yeah, I'm stumped already. I may have to get Phil's help, because this is just logic and common sense tells me track one is SoftClock doing its thing all the time, and I need to hit record. And get input. Input series. Audio track selected. Oh God, I'm a moron. How do I route track 1 to track 2? Oh man. Okay, well that's annoying. It's probably screamingly obvious. If I can't figure it out for myself, I'm going to have to ask Phil. But I need to get ready to go to work now, so it's gone on too long anyway. But so far, I mean, with a little mental adjustment, like that felt pretty cool. Tracking to that, I think it, it's going to be interesting to see how it works out. So, okay, kind of an aborted effort here, but that's on me, not SoftClock. So I'll be back in a few hours to continue this little misadventure. God bless you and keep you wherever you are and whatever you may be doing within reason, of course. Lean Bear over and out.